What's up, everybody? Welcome back to All Wings Everything. I am your cook, Spinelli. Now, if it's your first time here and you love wing recipes, then click that subscribe button. And if it's your second time here and you love wing recipes and you love Spinelli, then go ahead, click that subscribe button and tick that bell icon. That way you're notified every time I release a new video. Now, it's been over a week, so I'm back with another video, another recipe. So guys, what we're doing today, I'm going to show you how to make tangy Memphis BBQ sauce wings. If you never had Memphis BBQ sauce, then guys, you're missing out on something. So I'm going to show you exactly how I make my tangy Memphis BBQ sauce. So guys, get in your kitchen. I'm already in mine. Pay attention. Let's go. Alright guys, so here are the ingredients we're going to use for today's recipe. Yes, we have a lot of ingredients in this recipe, so let's get started. We have our published green washed chicken. We have red pepper flakes, liquid smoke, Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder, hot sauce, sugar, paprika, chili powder, ketchup, brown sugar, black pepper, kosher salt, onion powder, honey mustard, ground allspice, apple cider vinegar, minced onions, honey, ground cinnamon, ground red pepper, olive oil, and ground cumin. So these are the ingredients we're going to use for this recipe, guys. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I've already cut and cleaned our chicken. I've measured out our seasoning that we're going to use for to season our chicken. I wanted our season to have a sweet smoke flavor to it. So what we have here, we have a teaspoon of ground cumin, we have a teaspoon of smoked paprika, we have a teaspoon of kosher salt, and we have a teaspoon of sugar, and we also have a tablespoon of olive oil. So these are the ingredients we're going to use to season our chicken. So let's move on. All right, so now it's time to season our chicken. So let's first take our olive oil and pour it over our chicken. Next, let's take our kosher salt, add it. Next, our granulated sugar, the smoked paprika, and lastly, our ground cumin. So after you add your cumin, we're going to give this a good mix to combine it. And this is what it looks like. So let's move on. All right, guys. So what we're going to do in this step, we're going to prepare our baking sheet. If you had aluminum foil, what you want to do is you want to align your pan with aluminum foil. Unfortunately, I don't have any aluminum foil. I just realized I didn't. But you do want to line your pan with aluminum foil. That way it's for easy cleanup. Next, you want to spray your grates with cooking spray. That way your chicken doesn't stick to your pan. So guys, go ahead, line your pan if you got aluminum foil, spray your grates, and we'll go ahead and move on. All right, so now what we're going to do is add our chicken pieces to our baking sheet, skin side down, 1/2 inch to 1 inch apart is the way you want to place your chicken on your baking sheet. All right, so go ahead, finish adding your chicken, and once you do that, we'll move on to the next step. All right, so now we're going to place these bad babies in the oven. Our oven is already preheated to 400 degrees. We're going to allow them to cook for 55 minutes. Turn them over halfway through the cooking process. And 5 minutes before they're done, what we're going to do is we're going to start adding our barbecue sauce. So go ahead, add your chicken, set your timer, and we'll move on. All right, so now we're halfway through the cooking process. Let's pull our chicken pieces out and give them a quick turn on the other side to allow them to finish cooking on the opposite side. Again, we like to do this because we want our chicken to cook evenly. If they're crispy on one side, we want them crispy on both sides. So go ahead, turn your chicken pieces over, and we'll move on. All right, so now it's time to prepare our sauce. I've already measured out our ingredients for our sauce. So this is what we have. We have a lot of ingredients for this one. So what we got here, we have 1½ cups of ketchup, 1/4 cup of mustard. We have 1/8 cup of minced onions, 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of hot sauce, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1½ teaspoons of allspice, a half a teaspoon of chili powder, a fourth of a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, a half a teaspoon of allspice, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of kosher salt, a half a teaspoon of dry pepper flakes, a fourth of a cup of honey, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, and 1 tablespoon of liquid smoke. So what we're going to do is we're going to combine all these ingredients to make our sauce. So let's move on. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and begin making our sauce. So what you want to do first is you want to take a pan and add your ketchup to the pan. Next, your minced onions, your Worcestershire sauce, your liquid smoke. Next, your honey, your apple cider vinegar, your hot sauce, your red pepper, black pepper, chili powder, brown sugar, onion powder, your kosher salt, your red pepper flakes, your garlic powder, your allspice, and your honey mustard. Now you want to give this a good mix to combine all the ingredients. And what you want to do is you want to bring it to a boil as you continue to stir. Once you bring it to a boil, you want to cook it for about 1 minute, then reduce your heat and allow it to simmer for 7 to 10 minutes. Once the sauce is done, what you want to do is take an empty dish, pour your prepared sauce into a bowl, set it aside, and wait for the wings to finish cooking. All right, so let's move on. All right, so we have 5 minutes left in the cooking process. So what we want to do now is we want to take our prepared sauce and we're going to baste our chicken pieces with that sauce. So grab your brush, brush your chicken pieces. And what you want to do is you want to stick them back in the oven for about 2 minutes. Then we're going to pull them out, turn them over, baste the other side, and then we're going to remove the chicken pieces from the oven completely. All right, so go ahead, baste your chicken pieces, and I'll see you in the next step. All right, guys, so now the chicken pieces are done. I did turn them over and baste the other side. I just didn't show you that step. I didn't think we needed to see that step. So go ahead, remove your chicken pieces, place them on the counter in the light so we can take a good look at them. And you guys let me know what you think. All right, they look good to me, guys. I have a big mess to clean up. So you see that mess under those wings? That's why you want to always put your aluminum foil down so you don't have that big mess like that. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and move on to the next step. All right, so now what we're going to do is remove our chicken pieces from our pan and add them to a clean dish. Again, we're not going to pour the sauce over our wings. That's not how you make barbecue wings. You don't put them in a bowl and pour sauce over the top of them. But generally, you don't want to do that, especially with the thick barbecue sauce, because you just don't want to have the barbecue sauce overpower the taste of the chicken. So this is a thick barbecue sauce, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to remove from the pan, put them straight on the dish. Let's take a look at it, and let's move on to the next step. And there you have it, guys. Tangy Memphis barbecue sauce. Take a look at this, guys. This is a delicious barbecue sauce. If you never had a tangy Memphis barbecue sauce, you need to try this one. This is a great sauce. This looks delicious. Hickory barbecue and tangy Memphis barbecue sauces are typically a thicker barbecue sauce. And the reason why, as I mentioned, the only reason I didn't pour any more barbecue sauce on it because it's already a thick barbecue sauce. I don't like barbecue where it's just drowning in barbecue sauce. You want to taste the flavor of the barbecue sauce, yes, but you also want to taste the flavor of the chicken. So, all right, so now it's time for me to do a little quality control. I'm gonna grab me one. Take a look at that. Just as I expected, these things are delicious. I hope you followed me in this recipe. If not, guys, go ahead and start making these wings. And again, I appreciate all you guys for coming out and supporting my channel, helping me reach the 500 subscribers. And congratulations to the 2 winners, and also just congratulations to all my subscribers. So if you want to see more great recipes, go ahead and click the links of these videos right here. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Your cook Spinelli, all wings everything, and I am out. Peace.